Marco Santarelli of Narada Real Estate is the foremost expert in getting your money to work for you. At Narada, most people do not have the time to invest or do the work it takes to grow their wealth. Marco and his team will handle it. Working in 16 markets nationwide, Marco and his team will help set up a strategy to take you through step-by-step how to invest your money the right way and get you earning 8% returns from day one. If you need financing, we have it handled. The inspection for your property, if you need titles done, we have it handled. This is a one-stop shop to get you involved in the real estate game. Narada Real Estate and Marco Santarelli will ensure that you have what you need to start investing the right way. To learn more, visit naradarealestate.com. That's naradarealestate.com.
Hey, welcome to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here. Every Monday we bring you a real estate show. Today we're going to be talking about real estate, and let me tell you what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about it in the USA. Today is Memorial Day. And today, I wake up in the USA, the greatest country on the planet. I want to thank all those who gave the ultimate sacrifice on the Normandy beaches and many other beaches like that so I could enjoy my time on beaches, period. So thank you very much. I appreciate your significant, endless, and unselfish commitment to making the world a world and my country a free place. Look, I just got off of a trip. We've been 2 weeks. I was in London, Malta, Spain, Gibraltar, Marbella. I mean, I've been everywhere. I've been over airspace. I think we even crossed Iranian airspace at one point. Okay, might have like I said. Hey, let's go by North Korea, see what's going on in Rocket Man land. Okay, we've been everywhere basically.
We were flying over the Azores, and Grant asked.
I was over the Azores, coming out of Portugal. We were coming out of Portugal over the Azores, and I'm like, dude, let's just go ahead. And we were right over it.
He said, can we stop?
Let's just go in I don't even know what's in the Azores.
Yeah, we're at 47,000 feet.
But this is what I will tell you, okay? Everywhere I went, we shopped real estate. Everywhere I went, I shopped the big real. Y'all know how much I like the real, right? Mm-hmm. The real estate. Everywhere I went, first of all, the fascination to real estate on this planet is freaking unbelievable.
Yep.
In London, everybody wants to know, how do I buy real estate? How do I own real estate? How do I do in real estate what you're doing with Cardone Capital, okay?
And I think one of the differences that we have in the U.S. compared to London.
Well, before you go there, though, before you jump, that's Ryan, Captain Ryan, real estate Ryan. There talking. He's jumping the gun a little bit because I got to get you ready. I got to lube you up a little bit. I got to, you got to work it a little bit. So everywhere I went, dude, how do you do the thing you're doing in real estate? We had a meeting with a group right there at the hotel we were staying at, the Mandarin, the Oriental Mandarin, beautiful hotel by the way.
Gorgeous.
Sweet real estate.
Location was
10 people came and met with me. They're going to have 35,000 speak in November and another 40,000 or so speak in May. And they want me to go back there and talk about real estate in the USA. In the US and the A. I need a USA flag up here. Can you get me one?
Yeah.
USA flag. USA flag. Oh, USA. I'll take that. Can I take that?
Yeah.
Crop it? And do what?
Little dots.
Oh.
There you go.
Everywhere we went, dude, they're like, hey man, how do you guys do what you do in the USA? Because when I'm in London, they're like, we don't have 300 unit complexes.
It was very foreign to them.
They're like, we don't even understand what you're talking about. When you buy an apartment in London, by the way, 2 blocks from where we were staying, an apartment is $7 million, one unit, okay? I'm buying a deal right now. I can't tell you the name of it. We just started a new fund, Cardone Capital 4. I'm going to buy this beast right here, okay? One deal in London is $7 million. One deal, one apartment, not 431 apartments. Okay, so based on London's prices, okay, even if I could only get 10% of one unit, what is that?
It's $301 million.
I would pay $301 million for this deal right here if they were just worth 10% of the Londonians, not the Mongolians,
Easily confused.
even though the Mongolians did visit the Londonians. Look, the Queen has
they said more beef,
900
please.
bedrooms over at Buckingham. 900 rooms.
So impressive.
And everywhere I kept going, I kept saying, man, the Queen's got one old lady's got 900 rooms, and there's only like 40 people that live on the whole place. And everybody kind of went quiet in the room. I'm like, mad respect. Mad respect. Now, if you could just get the 900 rooms to pay you every month, right, then that would be even more unbelievable. But the truth is, see, the Queen's got a game she plays. The Queen, Britain has y'all don't even know how much money England has because it owns most of the planet. We went to Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a country, by the way, and guess who owns it? It's at the tip of Spain. You go Spain, Gibraltar, Morocco, or Africa, okay? Guess who owns Gibraltar? The Queen owns the rock of Gibraltar.
British territory, yeah.
Okay? All right, so why am I telling you that? Real estate. You need the real, folks. You need to get the real estate. The real estate. What is this over here? All this stuff you added. Let me jack it with my screen, man. Real estate. Every Monday at Cardone Zone, what we do is we share with you real estate. I'm going to take your calls today, 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I'm going to buy these 431 units, okay? I'm going to earn 4 to 6% a year for the next 10 years, and I'm going to sell this piece of property to somebody else for $60 million more than I paid for it. I'm going to return 2 times the money to my investors. This deal's $168 million. We're going to make about $60 million on it, double our investors' money back, and I want you to be part of it. But first, you got to know what I'm doing so you can play with me. Stay right there. Salespeople, sales managers, and business owners, I want to ask you a couple questions. Do you think you can make more sales? Do you think you're missing customers? Would you like to be a better job at converting online and on your showroom floor or on your phone? If so, pay attention to what I have to share with you here. My name's Grant Cardone. I am without a doubt the leading authority on sales in the 21st century. For the past 30 years, I've been working with some of the largest sales organizations in the world, and I want to work with you now to take your problems, your challenges, your obstacles, and your opportunities and figure out how to convert those to sales. I'm doing a 3-day workshop, and this is very, very important because it's going to be for a small number of people. We're going to spend 3 days, you, me, and my team, on figuring out what your problems are, what's keeping you away from making those extra sales.
Over 12 years of experience, Boron Capital is invested in commercial real estate and is looking to get you fixed 8% returns on your money. We're looking for high net worth individuals interested in high luxury commercial and residential space. This is not a volatile investment. It is stable and ready to make your wealth work for you. With over 300 transactions, this nationwide service can take your 401k money or your IRA money and get it working for you. We process your funds in 24 hours and get you invested the next day. Learn more about this opportunity at boroncap.com/invest. That's boroncap.com/invest. When it comes to next generation telecommunications and setting up your business, there's no better company than Bullfrog. From setting up mobile office telecommunication technology to integrating with CRMs and call tracking, Bullfrog Communications has every service you need to handle, maintain, and expand your communication line with your customers. Upgrade your business phone right now. Let us help you grow your business with smart, easy, flexible, and efficient technology that gets your company on the road to better communication and next-generation business phone systems. To learn more, get a free quote at bullfrog.net. That's bullfrog.net. There is only one company to work for in the smart home industry, Skyline Security. Right now is looking for the best of the Grant Cardone following to join their team and expand financially and professionally. Go to joinskyline.com to register. Labeled by Inc. 5000 as the fastest growing company for the last 2 years in a row, you get to protect families, grow your wealth, and join a team of top producers. Skyline is looking for great people. Go to joinskyline.com. That's joinskyline.com to get started on a brand new 10x career path. Go to joinskyline.com to register.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Every Monday we talk about real estate investing made simple. Before the break, I was talking about this beast of a deal right here in front of me. Okay, you see the store-wide sale? It's right. It's kind of in the way of my presentation here. You see this beast right here? Mm-hmm. In London, that deal might cost as much as $7 million per unit. Per unit. You think I'm kidding? I can bring you to Kensington. Okay, right there off of Harrods, right there by Harrods is a place called Kensington. The average apartment, you call them condos in Miami or New York. New York actually calls them apartment now. The average apartment in London, in Kensington, okay, down the street from Harrods, down the street from Buckingham Palace, $7 million. Ladies and gentlemen, America is on sale.
And this product is nowhere to be seen in those markets.
Yeah, and this is what Ryan was saying before
I was blown away.
Break.
Blown away.
This product, what I'm telling you is this kind of stuff does not exist in other parts of the world. I've been told this repeatedly, over and over. Large apartment complexes are not available in other parts of the world. Little units are, 2 units here. You remember when we were driving through, what was that? That was by the airport in London. Mm-hmm. The average unit there was $400,000.
For a single family house.
And it was garbage.
It was the suburbs of Garbageville.
Paper thin. You would have thought you were driving through, literally, you would have thought you were driving through slums. Okay?
Southside Chicago.
Thin, exactly. Southside Chicago, thin walls, connected units, just piled right there like duplexes, but just 25 of them, a row of houses, rows of houses. We should get some pictures and show them that. $430,000 for those deals.
Yep. And those are starter homes.
Starter homes. Okay, now check it out. For you to do the real estate game in the USA, by the way, I just had Ty wrote me over the weekend. He's like, what do you think about the Midwest? Here's the deal. You got to have cash flow. Okay, you got to have scale, and you got to have time. That's what you got to have. You got to have these 3 things. And number 4, you have to have this because we always talk about the location thing. I need a great location. Mm-hmm. Not just today, by the way. I need a great location for my exit 10 years from now. Every Monday, Cardone Zone on iTunes. It's the Cardone Zone. People call in and say, tell me about your deal. Every deal I look at, cash flow, scale, time, and location. In America, it's on sale. It's on sale. You guys think it's expensive. It's going up. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man. If this was a part of your body located below your waist and above your knees, it's going straight up. Okay, if you look, see the problem is you guys look at real estate compared to what you could have paid for it 10 years ago.
Yeah. What do you say as far as the brokers and the real estate investors in the location?
The people that live in an area, okay? If this is the United States of America, right? Mm-hmm. How's that look? Wow. Pretty good, right? Yeah. That was a little long. Huh?
Looks like an animal. Looks like.
Okay. See, we're buying stuff here. Why? Because everybody up here is going here. You got people even going over here. This thing's on sale, folks. I'm telling you, man. Now, what Ryan asked me is, why do the people live in Miami never change the market in Miami? No. See, a guy comes from over here and changes the market in Miami. A guy in New York comes over here. A guy from Seattle comes in here. But wait until China comes over here and says, we want to own that $160 million deal. Wait till Toyota moves its plant all the way to Dallas. Mm-hmm. See, it's the people outside a market that change the market. Never take the advice of the people inside the market. They will always misevaluate the market. By the way, the broker tends to lie to you on both the high end and the low end. What I mean by that is this. When they're telling you what something's going to be worth in the future, half the time they're lying to you. And it's not because they're exaggerating. It's because they're being too conservative, because they see with the eyes of the past. They can't see the future. When we buy something, we're buying it for 2028, 38, even 48, okay? The fourth fund that we created, our first 3 funds were completely sold out. Our fourth fund that we created, one of the things we do is we add time, unlike any other fund in the world. Most of these funds are 3 to 5 years, and they tell you that's good for you. That's not good for you. It's terrible for you, but they tell you it's good for you. Oh, it's got a 3 to 5 year term, you're out. The reason they want 3 to 5 years is they need to sell the fund to get their money. They don't care if you lose money or not, okay? Of course they'd like you to make money because that's going to make you want to be in the next fund, but they don't care. They have to sell. In the funds that we create, I have full discretion over when I sell, which means what? It could be 28, 29, 30, 31. It could be 22. I could sell 2 years after I buy the deal. Dude, when we make our cheese, we freaking make our cheese and move on down the road. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to cook a meal when the oven can't get hot. You know what I'm saying? When the market sucks and the temperature can't be, extracted from the situation, you don't want to be in a sellification, if you know what I mean. That's what happened to people in 2007. If you guys could have been buyers in 2007, not sellers, then you'd be rich today. What did Blackstone do in 2007, 2008, and 2009? They just started buying houses everywhere. Tens of thousands
everything.
of them. Okay? Now, the reality is they're still buying today. They move stuff around. Okay, let's talk to a caller. Cardone Zone, real estate investing made simple. Is that Jesus on the phone? Jesus. Jesus, my man, knew something about some real estate. Now, if he'd have been buying for his church back in the day, if he'd have bought the Galilea, if he'd have bought the where else could he have bought? If he'd have bought that freaking lake that he walked on.
The Red Sea?
Oh, the Red Sea.
He parted it.
He should have stamped that as his.
Oh, was that mine?
Okay, what's up, bro?
I almost hate to tell you, my name is Jason. After that intro,
It's awesome, dude.
I have a deal for you.
Give me a deal, dog. That's what we do on this show.
I'm trying to convince my father-in-law, instead of buying a new truck and boat, to invest in real estate in the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's a absolute net land lease. A restaurant, chain restaurant owns or leases the restaurant. Has a 25-year lease on it.
Yeah.
It's $700,000, 10.73 cap,
Yeah.
9.18 cash on cash.
Okay, good. So it's got $70,000 worth of NOI. That's a 10 cap. I think that's what he said, right?
Yeah.
10.73. Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
Yeah, so it's 77,000. That's the NOI. So it's almost an 11%. I like that the guy's being accurate here, by the way.
Yeah, but
it's got a restaurant sitting on it, though, right?
Yeah, and he said the cap was 11%. I'm curious to hear why.
No, but it's
the
a
cash
restaurant.
on cash is
re-
9.8.
Yeah, because your cash on cash, what Ryan's saying is your cash on cash should be higher than your cap rate. Always, by the way.
Especially if you have leverage as well.
Unless you got a bad debt. Could have bad debt on it. It's got to be assumed.
But
You guys are like, whoa. Y'all just got overwhelmed, right? I can feel the audience like, whoa. Okay. hey, what's producing this income? That's my first question.
It is a lease for a Jack in the Box restaurant.
A lease for a restaurant. Okay, now that concerns me.
Why does that concern you?
Because you see what I always say, guys, is this.
when you count on one.
Cash flow, dude. Cash flow, scale, time, and location, okay? The cash flow, you want to challenge the cash flow, not for 1 month or 2 months, but 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now. Okay, the cash flow, the reason we like this better than the boat, because the boat doesn't produce cash flow.
It's a liability, depreciating asset.
The truck probably doesn't produce land flow, right? Cash flow. This land right here, so basically he's got land with a little income on it. Is there something you plan on doing with the land in the future?
I want to keep the restaurant on it. I mean, it's the restaurant that's on it right now. It's a drive-through. It's the only drive-through that's allowed in the city now, and will ever be the only drive-through allowed in the city.
That's cool. What city is it?
It's in a suburb of St. Louis.
Yeah. Okay.
What suburb? That makes a big difference. And I lived in St. Louis for 4 years.
Upscale. I believe it's Wildwood.
Wildwood?
Upscale. Yeah.
How long has it been on the market?
2 months.
2 months. Okay. So what's your concern about it?
I want to hear from your perspective about what you think about it. Like I said, I'm trying to convince my father-in-law. He lives in San Diego, so he's a little apprehensive about doing something in the Midwest.
Yeah.
He can't really get anything in San Diego for the money he has.
No.
He can put 200 grand
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
You know, and this will. I'm trying to diversify him away from. He's owned a service business for 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm helping him grow that business. But
So look, man,
we
when
need
I
to
come
start
back from the break,
diversifying.
I'm gonna show you that I think you should pay like, I mean, if you want to be in the restaurant business, because that's the business that you're getting in. I do like the story you just told me about.
The only drive-through in the
Yeah,
city.
the only drive-through. I think the number's 641,000. You're going to probably have to put 300 grand down on that deal. Is that right?
We can put down 2.
Okay, good. Put 200 grand down.
Yep.
You're going to finance. I'm going a little long on my break here, but that's fine. 441. 441 is going to probably cost you about 280 a year. It's making how much? No, it's going to cost you 28,000 a year. Watch this.
Making 77.
Yeah, it's making 77. These guys are going to make $39,000. I'm sorry, $49,000 on a $200,000 investment. That's a 25% return a year. Dude, in 4 years, you get your money back. That's the worst case scenario. You got the only drive-through in whatever town this is called, okay? If you could get LeBron to drive through one time, then I think you're good for the next 3 years. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone. As they say in London, Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone. And this is real estate investing made simple. Stay right there.
There is only one company to work for in the smart home industry, Skyline Security. Right now is looking for the best of the Grant Cardone following to join their team and expand financially and professionally. Go to joinskyline.com to register. Labeled by Inc. 5000 as the fastest growing company for the last 2 years in a row, you get to protect families, grow your wealth, and join a team of top producers. Skyline is looking for great people. Go to joinskyline.com. That's joinskyline.com to get started on a brand new 10x career path. Go to joinskyline.com to register. There is only products online. Are you waiting on inventory to ship from overseas? Do you want to earn higher commissions on bigger ticket items? With my hands-on training, I will show you how we built a $30 million business without spending high amounts on advertising. Achieve real results selling high-ticket products online with products made and shipped in the United States. Learn to generate millions per year online with Ecom Explosion. To start converting today, go to ecomexplosion.com. That's ecomexplosion.com. To Jacksonville, Florida, this family-owned husband and wife team of realtors is there to serve you, track every process step by step, get you from contract into your new home or out of your current home sold and on the market. Chad and Sandy Newman will take you, market your home, and make sure that you will receive the best customer service ever. They're going to sell your property above market value in 30 days or less. With over 12 years of experience, this team is there for you. To learn more, go to chadandsandy.com. That's chadandsandy.com right now. If you want to experience the best car wash on the planet, CHEETAH Clean offers the world's fastest car wash VIP experience from start to finish. Get in and get out in 90 seconds. The owners get involved, everyone is involved, from extreme detailing to the finest details, to getting you the best experience when it comes to your car, your most prized possession. Check out what we have to offer in your local area today. Learn more at CHEETAHClean.com. That's CHEETAHClean.com. The world of advertising exists far beyond Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. The web itself has an infrastructure of exchanges and placements for your ads to gain traffic, increase leads, and convert your products and services. RTB.cat is built to efficiently take your business and promote all over the web, every website, every location, and RTB.cat has a system designed to get you right in front of the most coveted locations to promote your business. Take the hassle out of the ad exchanges and lengthy ad bidding systems. Let RTB.cat get you moving right now and handle the work for you. Grow your business, get known, and sell your services online. Sign up now at RTB.cat. That's RTB.cat.
Had a
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone, Real Estate Investing Made Simple. Today we're talking about why cash flow, scale, time, and location are vital. I'm telling you, listen to what I'm telling you. America is on sale. The reason you guys think everything's expensive is because you stay in one place. You need to move. Dude, Singapore, rents in Singapore are 84% higher than America. America. We got guns. You can't have a gun in Singapore.
You can't chew gum in Singapore either.
Is that right?
Yeah, they'll cane you, but you can do other stuff. Hey,
Wow.
one of the things that I wanted to add is
Like what kind of other stuff can you do there? That's weird.
That's for another time. I'll share a story with you.
London.
So
London,
in
real
London,
estate.
London, in Malta, in Spain, wherever we went, one of the things that just kept coming back to you and to me was that people wanted to be in America.
Yeah.
Even the pilots that flew us over, they're like, you know what? I'm in the UK. I'm in London. They're getting heavy tax. I mean, the Queen, the tax that they charge you as a citizen is very, very high. So the U.S., it's the motherland. Like people want to be here. So
we're going to open two funds here in a little bit. I can tell you about one of them. Cardone Capital, Cardone Equity Fund 4.
$125 million.
It's a $125 million fund. Okay.
Investing in the Southeast U.S., including Houston.
Yeah. There's Ron's my backup. I love you talking like that, Ron.
Thank you. I love speaking and talking your language.
$125 million fund. Okay, what I do is I'm going to go buy $375 million worth of real estate. I am not going to do this with other people's money. I'm going to do it with my own money. And then I'm going to let you, basically, I'm going to go buy this $125 million worth of real estate with my money. We're going to finance $250 million of it because I know you're not qualified to get that loan. GC going to put his GC on it. I'm going to sign the loan myself. I'm going to get the best debt in the world on this $1.25 billion. And then I'm going to go to the marketplace and I'm going to be like, hey guys, I'm going to go to my friends on Facebook, Instagram, Google, Twitter, Snapchat,
LinkedIn,
storytelling, visiting, friends, my buddies, my customers. I'm going to be like, hey guys, y'all want a piece of this deal? Oh, whether they come in or not, whether you come in or not, I'm buying the deal anyway. That means what? That gives you security to know, hey, this guy feels good about the real estate that he's buying. Remember, we're going to buy 1/3 of $1 billion worth of real estate. Cash flow producing, scale. We have scale. We need scale. You have to have size. Don't get circumcised. You need size. Bigger is better. More numbers are better in the real estate game. By the way, square footage might not be good for you. You guys that say, I got big square footage. Might not be good for you. Too many people live in one big square footage. I'd much rather 1,000 square feet than 1,300. So when you're out there picking your deals, think about it long term. Do I have scale? Do I have income? Do I have location? And do I have staying power?
American Swiss Capital says, how will the fund work?
It's going to work because I picked the right deals. You guys at American Swiss Capital, I appreciate you following me and everything. I'm going to tell you, you guys worry about the terms of the offer before you worry about the product in the offer.
Good point.
The product that you're buying is more important than the terms you're being offered. You guys are being hoodwinked and tricked by the mutual funds, the ETFs, and the REITs. Oh, we offer this return. We offer that return. What matters is, this is what matters.
The asset?
The asset matters more than the terms. You're getting tricked on terms. This is an old thing car dealers used to do. Car dealer would get you to look at your monthly payment rather than the price. If he could get you to do that, he could get you to pay more for the price. If he could get you off the purchase and onto the lease, he could get more money. If he could get you to look at your trade-in rather than a price, or the difference rather than one or the other, he would always trick you. What he does, he gets you to look at one thing over here. It's what David Copperfield does. Look over here at the fancy girl. I look over here, boom, he does the trick. In real estate, the only trick is the asset. Okay? Is the asset that your money sits on top of, okay? That's why we buy stuff like this. I don't know if you can get a close-up of this beast. $430 1 units, $168 million. Rents are $2,500 in that bad boy. They got a townhome in there. I think it's going to rent for $4,000 a month. But what you don't know is this: next door to it's a damn hospital.
And when you showed me that picture,
Yeah.
the only thing I think of is Warren Buffett. He quotes this in investing in real estate.
Say it. I know
He
what you're
says
gonna say.
it's better to buy a wonderful property at a fair price
Yeah.
than to buy a fair property at a wonderful price.
Yeah, you don't want a good price. You that old saying about buy low, buy down here, and sell up here, that's garbage, dude. This is not how you play this game. It's just bad information. Location, 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 bad information. It's missing a piece of data. Cash flow. You got to have the cash flow. Did y'all see the monkey I met? I renamed him Cash Flow. I'm like, dude, take my sunglasses. Okay? You can take my shirt. You can take the pin off over here. You can take Elena's watch. Do not jack with my cash flow. I love my little man. He looked up at me, grabbed himself. He knew he had met the truth.
And then he whispered in your ear.
And then he's like, I love you. And he's like, don't tell Captain Ryan, but I'm actually his brother. All right, let's talk to the Kalas. Sean, do you have a deal or do you have a question?
Graham, my name is Sean Jones from Houston, Texas. I got a deal for you.
Tell me about the deal, dog.
201 Emerson Street, Houston, Texas.
201 Emerson. Man, I love this show. I feel like Jim Cramer when I do this show. Emerson.
Oh, yeah.
Montrose
Is
area.
that Jim Cramer?
There it is, dude. 77006.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how much is it, man?
$3 million, 20 units.
Now, see, our callers are getting better, guys.
$3 million, 20 units, $150 per unit.
Yeah, so the first thing we're going to figure out is what Ryan just did, the $150 a unit. It seems a little rich to me. This looks like, what, 60s product?
What was
When was this built, you know?
that? 61.
1961.
So I said 1960. I was out by 12 months.
So this is what a C class.
You
I
think
don't
it's
have the
Aries?
address.
You think it's Aries? That would matter, okay? So look, how you like the location?
Aries.
C
I
class.
love the location.
Say again, you love it?
I love the location.
See, now when I asked him about location, remember what we look at: location, scale, cash flow, time. Can I hold it? Okay. $3 million. What's the NOI on this bad boy?
It was the actual underwriting was 142, 130.
142 is the NOI.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 142.
So
And do you know? I'm sorry, Ryan.
No, go ahead.
Is that based on new taxes or old taxes?
That's based on 2017 taxes.
Okay, so the reason I asked that question is because Texas reassesses annually, right?
Every year.
Every year. So they're going to reassess. Now, you're going to fight the taxes, but taxes happen to be, and we don't talk about taxes enough on the show, but taxes are one of the biggest expenses in owning real estate.
If not the biggest. And in Texas, they're much higher than other
And because
places.
you don't pay income tax in Texas,
Yep.
the property tax is higher. All states that don't have income tax on your income, they don't tax your income, they typically tax the property heavier. Another reason, by the way, for you guys to rent where you live and own what you can rent to others. All my property taxes, I write off. Okay? Dude, I'm like,
Yeah.
you got to know how to play the game. So look, this is a 4.7 cap based on that 142 NOI. I think it's expensive.
And can you go through that? How did you get the NOI and the cap rate?
So I took the 142 that he gave me and I divided by the 3 million he said they're asking.
Okay.
Now, if he doesn't do any work on it, do you think we need to do some work, Sean?
Absolutely. It could use some work in and out.
Okay,
Not,
good.
Immediately, but there's room to grow.
Yeah, good. So look, you're going to spend $10,000 a unit there to fix those units. Okay, that's going to add another 200 grand. That doesn't concern me, by the way. So you can add that to your price. Now we got a $3.2 million price. It won't change the NOI right away. So I got an NOI, and some of you right now watching this, I can hear you. I can feel you. It's like, dude, I wish I knew what he knows about real estate. You don't need to, man. Just invest with me. Be my partner. I'm buying massive deals. I'm not saying you, Sean. I'm saying, Sean, if you like this deal, go buy this deal. But you got to figure you're paying $3.2 million. Plus, when you do this work, this NOI is going to drop.
Yes, sir.
It's going to drop because you're going to lose some tenants. Now, what's the gross rental income there?
$290.
Gross income, $290.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that all makes sense. His NOI is 142. That's about 50%, right? That's what we always say. You can figure about 50%. I trust the numbers on this deal.
I did 100% with no occupancy. Rents are about $1,208, $1,200.
What? Thank you for helping me out on the numbers.
Yep.
What are the rents there? Ryan's got them at $1,208.
They've got 19 units at $1,193 and 1 unit at $1,500.
So good. Ryan's in the neighborhood, right? So we got
He's right there.
$1,200 rents.
Where can they go?
Let me see where we are. Where is Emerson? What part of town is this in?
We're looking at Montrose. We're looking at
Is this in Montrose?
museum.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
God.
right off of Montrose. We're looking
Ridiculous,
at University
dude.
of St. Thomas.
Dude, ridiculous. Okay, now this is what I would tell you to do with the deal. I mean, a ridiculous location for everybody who understands my vernacular. Ridiculous.
Grant?
It's like what end of ridiculous you want to be on.
The R?
You know,
or
there
the
was a
S?
ridiculous 1966 Ford Mustang that I owned, and there's a ridiculous Rolls Royce out there.
I'll take the Rolly.
Okay, so look, man. Do you think if you did some trick stuff there, you could get another $300 a month?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
we're
watch
right,
this now.
We're right there, Midtown.
Dude, sick
Museum
location.
District.
Yeah.
And he, by the way, he only has 20 units.
Now, one of the things to mention, though, because
Which
in Houston...
I like only 20 units in
I
this case.
yeah.
By the way, in Montrose. Now, I always tell you guys, go for a minimum of 32, but in this case, because of the location, I don't mind the 20 units mixed with the combination of the rent he's getting. By the way, if he's getting $1,200, Woodway's worth.
Well, that's the only thing I was going to mention, because you have a lot of new product going on here. So this is a 1961 built, right? So people in Houston are jumping around a lot to the newest, the best and shiniest buildings, right? So if you can get $1,500, some of those new shiny buildings, the Class A properties, they're at $1,500.
Yeah.
So you're always going to be backed by your year built.
Yeah.
In the amenities.
Yeah. Now, for what Ryan's saying is for $1,500, you're starting to rub against the new glass.
Okay.
You know, that's what I would be a little careful about. I'd also look at how do you exit. All that being said, dude, if you could get another $300 a month, that's $72,000 a year, and your NOI is going to go up by almost all of that. So your NOI could be around the $200,000 number. At that point, you would want to exit this deal. This is not a deal to stay in, by the way. For sure, without a doubt, you do not want to be in this deal 5 years from now. You want to get in and get out of this deal. It's too small. Pick up your $300,000 or $400,000. So if I could sell, I think you're paying too much for it, frankly.
Okay. This would be my first deal.
Yeah.
But I know you say never go small. I was looking at some fourplexes, but then I saw this and I was like, the area's too good. The location's too good to.
It's always going to be a 4.5K neighborhood. Let me tell you that. But you see, when you go to exit this deal, if I sell at the same cap rate that you paid going in, you're going to sell it for $440,000. What do you have in it?
3.2.
Oh, I mean, you're going to sell it for $4.4 million.
So 1.2 net profit.
Okay, that's what I like. That's the way I would write the deal. You paid $3 million plus you put $200,000 on it. I'd spend it right away. Spend the $200,000. The 142. Take your NOI from 142 to $200,000. You sell the deal for $400,000 or $4 million. You pick yourself up a clean millie. Or the world goes to hell in the next 2 years, which, by the way, it can happen. That's why you don't want to have to sell in 2 years. Okay? This is the Cardone Zone. Every Monday we do real estate investing. Do you have a deal or do you have a question? If you got $10,000, by the way, you might want to push it off to the side because they got a big announcement for you here in about 60 days. All right? I can't take more than, you can't give me too much of you, though. Sean, thanks for calling in, buddy. Next caller. CardoneCapital.com. That's why we buy these deals, okay? By the way, his 20 units, I'll have 20 units vacant here at all time on purpose.
Why?
Because I don't want to be completely full. I need units to show, and I got people turning.
And the other good point that Grant always talks about, if you have 99% occupancy at a property, what that means is that your rents are too low. So this whole business thing, when you get on the bigger side of the business, there's more things you can implement to raise the rents, because it's no longer a personal touch, right? Like in a 4-plex and 8-plex, you know Donna, you know Barbara, you know Jack, right?
Yeah,
so
by the way, if the manager where you're buying, Sean, in that last deal, I would ask the manager, when you go check that place out, and ask the manager, hey, who's your favorite tenant here? And she tells you, oh, I love Gloria. And then there's Megan that's been here 7 years. And oh, of course, Kevin. Kevin's wonderful. You know for sure the rents can be raised. Anytime the manager starts knowing the people there and, oh, I love little Kevin. I know, I'm like, oh, Kevin got to go, and so does the manager.
Well, in 20 units, you're also terrified, Grant, because when you raise the rents and you lose 2 or 3 or 4 units.
Another great point. Ryan is freaking scoring today. Ryan's like, hey, with these 20-unit deals, nobody wants to raise the rents because you're worried about losing 2 tenitos. Tenants, termites, and toilets
that don't flush.
If you don't want to deal with it, let me deal with it. CardoneCapital.com, CardoneCapital.com, CardoneCapital.com. This is what we do. Rather than buying a $3 million deal, I used to buy those deals.
We put $30 million worth of debt on a deal.
Okay? Rather than buying a $3 million deal, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go buy a $168 million deal. Who's going to buy my deal? Best location in the market, best product in the market.
Blackstone, Camden, big institutions.
I'm going to sell this deal to Blackstone. I've already decided when I buy it who I'm going to sell it to. They will always have money. They're not going broke. It's impossible. If they go broke, somebody will buy them that has more money than God. Okay? Who's going to buy this deal? Sean. Oh, Sean. Lots of Seans.
Maybe Johnny.
The problem with Sean is Sean's worried about his money. Mm-hmm. Blackstone's like, whatever, dude. I'm going to sell this to a life insurance company, Prudential. Right. How much money do they have? Hundreds of billions of dollars. Mm-hmm. They're not buying this building for real estate, dude. They're buying it so they can pay out their freaking premiums when people die. That's how solid this investment is. When Prudential, they don't buy their own insurance. What do? Let's go buy something
real
to
stack the balance
sheet so we
sheet.
can sell something fake. We're going to sell something. We're going to sell pieces of paper to people
and have it backed.
And have it backed by something real.
I know that to be the
truth.
Like,
how much of an argument do I need to make with you guys? If you think buying one house is a good deal where you live, if you think that makes more sense than other investments, how would you feel about having 400 of those in one location, one closing, one tax bill, one manager? Okay, next caller. Ryan, buddy, I'm sorry I took so long to get to you, but you guys in New Jersey are used to waiting on traffic.
Oh, man, you know it. I appreciate you getting to me anyway. How's it going?
Thanks for calling in. Do you have a deal or do you have a question?
I've got a couple quick questions for you. I need to know a general rule you follow for how much staff is required for how many units you have. Like 16 to 32.
Love it.
50 to 100.
Great question.
Yeah. Typically it's 2 for every 100. So that means 1 up front, 1 in the back.
But under 25, you're still going to have 1 to 2. Probably 1.5. Again, another problem with. This is a great question, by the way.
Yeah, the economies of scale.
Another question that we don't handle enough on this show.
That's right.
See, when you got 100 units, I can have 2 to 3 staff. I can afford them. When you have 25 units, dude, it's you, one person, that you probably gave a room to.
Yeah.
And they probably feel entitled to that room.
Oh my God, they don't even appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, that's just
and they take the best room, they take the best apartment on the property.
Yeah.
And think they're entitled to it, and then they steal from you.
And then they rob from you. Yeah.
Okay.
And how do they rob from you? I don't mean they take money from you. I mean they take the first plumber that comes along and take the $3,400 bid on the sewage, the sewage that needs to be fixed. Yeah, it's $3,400, and it happens to be his friend that greased him with $400.
Okay, so try and get closer to 100 then and max out the value there.
Dude, I'm telling you, our number, the perfect number for us is 300. That is the perfect scale because we're going to have probably 3 to 4 employees full-time on a 300 unit deal or more than that.
You'd have 3 in the front, 3 in the back. You'd have 6 units. Now, what we
I'd
do,
have 6 people on a 300 unit deal.
and what we do is we typically have anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 per unit. That's like on an underwriting schedule.
For employees.
Yeah, for employees.
Yeah.
So it's anywhere from $1,200 to $1,300.
$1,200 to $1,300 per unit.
Right.
So if it's 20 units
On a yearly number.
annualized,
Yep.
20 units, $1,200, 24,000 or 2,400, whatever that is, 24,000, $24,000 a year, 20 units. But dude, 24 grand won't buy anybody.
Right.
See, right? See, now if I do this times 200, my salaries are 240. You see the difference? Watch, I'm gonna take a zero away. That's why the 10x rule is about zeros. It's about multipliers.
Right.
This is what people don't understand scaling. Watch what happens. I buy 20 units. You got to pay $1,200 a unit. That's our $1,200 to $1,500 a unit. That's what we figure for our employees. We don't say, okay, I need Bob, I need Sherry, I need this person. No, it's going to average out over our portfolio of 5,000 units, about $1,200 to $1,500 per unit. So if I have 1,200, that'll pay $24,000. How many people are going to work at your property for 24 grand a year?
Half a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody. Dude, if they'll work for you for 24 grand, you don't want them.
You're so right.
Yep.
So when are you going to open your fund so unaccredited investors can
2 months.
can be involved?
I can't tell you when I'm going to open it because it's a surprise, but you should keep your money ready to go.
Grant, I'm ready. I'm coming to Florida to look at properties as well, so maybe I'll swing by.
Yeah, good. Come by our
Perfect.
office. Come by our office.
And also
how much money?
send
Let me
me-
ask you, how liquid are you right now?
Well, I'm a small-time investor. I've got 3 properties I could take equity out of, and I've got probably 160,000 in cash.
That's
Bam,
awesome. Are you
bam.
accredited?
No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
not.
That's
No.
what he said earlier, Ron.
I
Why you
missed
gotta
it.
rub it in?
I
Make the
missed
guy
it.
feel bad, okay?
All right.
Jesus, what's wrong with you, man? Why don't you ask the short guy how tall he is?
How tall are you?
What's wrong, dude?
That was quick, though, wasn't it? That was
Yeah,
quick.
it was quick.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at
Let me ask
51,000
you
feet,
something.
though.
When the fuel bill came for that freaking Global Express that we were flying in the other day, how tall was that?
Fucking massive.
Fucking tall.
He's a
Tall
giant.
up, bitch.
He's a giant.
Okay.
Hercules.
Yeah, we're leaving Portugal or somewhere. I forget where we were. We're leaving. The guy's like, I need your passport. I said, dude, I don't do passports. Go check with Ryan. Okay, bang. Okay, next caller. Do we have a caller?
As he's getting his daughters interrogated by the customs guy.
Yeah. And then I had Scarlett and Sabrina. I said, hey, dude, investigate them hard.
Yeah. And then at the end he said.
And then he put a serious face on.
And then at the end he
started
said.
squinting.
Yeah. He says you should invest at Cardone Capital.
Yeah. Jeff in the KY, dude. I tell you what, I love Connecticut. Every time I go there, I'm like, man, the bluegrass, dude. There's something so beautiful about your part of the world, bro.
Yep.
Oh, well, Grant, I promote you along my journey all the way. You definitely got to check it out because I promote you all around Connecticut. I'm going to travel the world and promote you wherever I go.
Dude, I love that.
What a
Do you have a
good
deal
dude.
or do you have a question?
Great.
So I have a question. So I went to one of those real estate scams, $1,000. Should have invested in you by far, but it was for the finder's fee. You basically dig up deals on finder's fee, tie them up in contracts, and you flip them to sell them. And I'm looking at a deal. I know it's a bad deal, but I watch you all the time. So I know it's bad. I'm working 6 jobs to save them as much money to open my business, and I know real estate is the way to get the best cash flow. So I'll get 10 grand in about 3 months.
Yeah.
Less than 3 months. But do you know about those deals where they're like you basically write it up, you tie up the thing in a time a purchase. And
Yeah, I know that deal, dude. I know that deal, but
It's
that's
called
not.
wholesaling. It's called flipping.
It's called a job.
Right.
That's not real
Does
estate.
that work? Should I do that now? I have
Yeah, why not, dude? Why not? Why not do any work? Why not do any work? Any work is better than no work. I'll tell you, we were going through, what city were we in? We were in Malta. Malta's a rock south of Sicily.
It's like the Cayman Islands for the U.S.
Yeah, dude. We had just left the hotel where there's all these rich people laying at the pool, having cappuccinos delivered to them. Then we saw 3 guys on the street outside the same hotel And I'm like, I told Ryan and Elena, I said, those 3 guys look happier than the people at the pool. Sure. 3 dudes. Let me tell you what they were doing. They were throwing garbage onto a truck. Garbage pickup. What do you call that? Garbage man. I would say garbage woman, but they were all men. So we'll call them garbage men in Malta. The Malta garbage man. And they're throwing garbage outside the hotel. And I'm like, those 3 guys are the happiest 3 people I've seen all damn day. And everybody's like, they do look happy. They're joking,
whistling.
Patting each other.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm singing in the rain.
Dude, I got happy. You know why? Because work makes people happy.
Yeah.
Okay. The best cash flow job you have, folks, is the job you have right now and you get great at. Number 1, get good at the job you're at right now. Don't worry about apartments. Are not the best cash flow, by the way. The best cash flow you have right now is the damn job you have right now. So if you're making $6,000 a month in your job right now, okay, you're making $6,000 a month in your job right now, you need to figure out how to pick up another $600 at that damn job. Without going to the owner and saying, give me a raise, you need to figure out how can I help this company make more money and I can get a little piece of the 6. It's only $150 a week, by the way. Okay, it does amount to $7,200 more a year. That's cash flow. And if you can live on this, then that means that's all profit.
You could stack that.
Okay, so watch, $7,200 a year. That's what did I say it was a month? $600.
Mm-hmm.
So $150 a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's $20 a day, dude. You can't find $20 a day. God damn, I got kids that can find $20 a day.
Who's got my money?
The best cash flow you have right now is the job you have. Now, once you stack the dough, that's why I tell people, don't invest first. Invest in you first. Get good at you first. Get real good at you first. And then when you're ready, okay, send some money off to some place. But make sure that if you're going to send me $10,000 when I open my fund, dude, you should be sending me $10,000 as often as you're allowed to by the law. So don't send me $10,000 once. Your plan should be this. In 2018, $10,000. 2019, $10,000. Okay, in 2020, $10,000. Maybe you could just set it up to where you send $800 a month. Okay. Oh, 2021, $10,000. And you just keep sliding that money off, dude. Just keep sliding it off. Put it in the same thing over and over, not 4 different things, so that you have a position that can explode. Remember what you need in real estate. We got any more callers? Remember what we need in real estate. We got more callers, we're just not taking them. Mm-hmm. Okay? You need time. 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 Okay? The trips that I'm taking now today, dude, the trips I'm taking now today, it's not because I work hard. It's because the money I invested in the real estate. If you guys understood my finances, these trips you see me taking, going here, going there, changing my mind. Oh, I'm coming home to Miami, then I end up in Sicily. Dude, I can only do that, not because I work, not because I trade time for money, but because I took the money that I had and I invested all of it in something that does this. Produces cash flow with scale over time, and I have locations. Anytime I want to sell this stuff, hey man, I want to sell. What do you think? I got a deal right now. It's not cash flowing good, but the location's great. So I know I'm going to get my number, right? I mean, the location is so stupid, somebody's going to pay me not to get cash flow. That's the game, okay? If you can hold on, you can play that game. But if you can't hold on, you better have that. If things go to shit, and they will, you should be planning for it today. When the world goes to hell again, it will. You better have this, Junior and Junior S. My name's Grant Cardone. Ryan Secco's been in the back. I got to tell you, Ryan did good today. In comments, how good did he do, though? Was it a 1, a 3, a 4, an 8, a 9, a 10? What did he do? How good was he today? Because I got to tell you, I'd give the guy, I ain't giving him a 10. I don't even give myself a 10. Shit, I ain't going to give it to somebody else.
Can't be 7.
Okay?
Can't be 7.
I ain't giving him a LeBron. LeBron wasn't even a 10 last night.
He started out slow, but he came back strong.
Cardone Zone on podcast. If you want to listen to this while you're rolling down the road, go to Cardone Zone. All you got to do is subscribe to the Cardone Zone on iTunes, write a review, send me a 5-star review, send me a picture of it to Mr. Cardone. Tell you what I'll do. I'll give you my new book, Real Estate Investing Only way you can get the book, by the way, is to subscribe to the tuner.
Tag a friend. Love friends.
When you subscribe to the tune, you get lucky with the poon.
Add some hearts.
I'm just saying. Okay? Text. Also text. If you want to text me a super deal because you watched today, text my private phone, 225.
No, 212.
No. I'm giving them the other number, okay? 212.
Yep, 515.
51 and a 5.
3772.
3772. If you want a special deal on my boot camp, by the way, if you would like to get a free seat to an upcoming live event I'm doing here in Miami.
The end of June.
I'm doing good for jet lag, huh?
Yeah, you're doing great.
What's that? Why'd the screen go black? What's wrong with you, man? What kind of operation you running?
Operation Black Screen.
Operation Black Screen. If you want a free seat to an event, June 29th, I'm doing an event here in Miami. I got some free seats to give out. When you sign up for the boot camp, I'm going to hook you up with a 6-seat. You need to text 212-515-3772. If you're willing to make the time, spend 3 days with me, actually 3 days and a 4th day, 4 days with me in Miami, 3 days in July, 1 day in June. Text me at 212-515-3772. Don't jack with me. That's my time, my dime, and my line. 212-51. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay? All right. Hey, thanks for watching the Cardone Zone today. We got power players coming up this week. We got Young Hustlers, the G&E show, the economy on Friday, everything in one place, the Cardone Zone, the Cardone Zone, as they say in London.
We need reviews.
Yeah, I know that.
Bad.
What you talking about, dude?
Just saying.
On what, iTunes?
Cardone Zone.
You don't say it like that.
People
You sound
love
like
you.
a beggar, dude.
Am I on my knees right now?
You kind of sound like you're
Let me get on my knees. Let me get on my knees.
Okay. All right. Thanks for watching today. I hope you got a lot out of the show. Remember this: time, scale, cash flow, and big L. And L don't stand for loser. Okay.
Hey, it's Ted McGrath with Message to Millions. Do you want to create a presentation online that actually gets clients? So I got something for you here. 26-point framework. If you want to do videos that sell, webinars that sell, I've tested this for the last 6 years in my business. I sold millions of dollars worth of products and services online. Click that link, grab the gift, tell me what you think about it, and I will see you soon inside the gift.
Be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.